I am the Humble Seer.
Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So, I want to talk about the next United States president, right? So, who is going to be the next United States president? And so, in this video, I'm going to share what I see. Now, I did a reading a while back, quite a few months back, I guess, about Joe Biden, and I called it Joe Biden Wears Depends Diapers. And I also talked about Donald Trump, President Trump, in that video. And I said that he would not be president again. He's done. And I said that Joe Biden is done. He's not going to have a second term. That's not going to happen for him. So what I want to do is just pull a couple of cards on those two first. And then I'm going to reveal who I see as the next president of the United States. And I'll pull a card on them. So let's first just get a card on, as it relates to the presidency, for 2024. Around that, let's just pull a card for President Trump and President Biden. And we'll see what the cards want to tell us as it relates to them, being the president again. Okay. So for Donald Trump, we have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands just demonstrates challenges, obstacles, fights, disagreements, resistance, conflict. Okay? And so that is what will be surrounding President Donald J. Trump during this next, election for 2024. It's just way too many challenges, way too many fights, disagreements, obstacles. It's too much. And so that's just going to bring him, it's not going to help him. And so he's not going to win based on that. Not that he doesn't have a good following and all of that. It's not about the people that believe in him and that would vote for him. It's irrespective of all of that. It's just that this is what he'll be facing, which will ultimately bring him down. Now, this is Joe Biden. Okay. And Joe Biden has the Hermit. Now, it's interesting because this is I see two things here. I see a very old person, a very old decrepit person. And I see someone, the Hermit is about solitude, right? It's about dishonesty, betrayal, loneliness. So this is what the people, it's not going to be favorable for Joe Biden either. He's the Hermit. So he's old, and he's also, has caused some dishonesty, betrayal. He's standing alone. Walking away is what the Hermit card is. So, yeah. So it's just this is how they'll be. This is what will be going on for them in 2024. So now the person that I see as the next president of the United States is Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And he came out a couple of days ago, and I guess he put his bid in or whatever you do for president. And I just kept seeing that picture. Okay, that wanted to fly out. I just kept seeing the photo of him, and I just kept seeing president. And so I said, okay, I'm going to do a reading on this. I think it's important. Okay, so the first card that we got for who I see as the next president of the United States, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., is Judgment. And Judgment, by definition of this card, is calling, a change of status, life-changing, transformation, meant to be, and great opportunities. Now, these cards are all very interesting in what they're telling us. Donald Trump had the Five of Wands, challenges, obstacles, fights, disagreements, just too much, too heavy. And Joe Biden is the old, decrepit, the Hermit. Loneliness, betrayal. So it's, solitude, dishonesty, loneliness. That's as it relates to Joe Biden. So that's the 2024 for those two as it relates to presidents. And Robert F. Kennedy Jr. gets judgment. I'm going to put that high on the board because I just feel compelled to do that. And so, again, judgment is about calling change of status, life changing, transformation meant to be, and great opportunities. So, it is what I see. I mean, I can't deny that. And I'm just going to put this reading out there and we will see what happens. But again, like I say, I did that reading on Joe Biden wears Depends diapers. It's on my channel here. And I said then that Donald Trump would not be president again, and neither will Joe Biden. Joe Biden won't get a second term either. These are one-term presidents. But I don't see the same for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I see him as being the president. And irrespective of what side you sit on, if you're Republican or Democrat, or if you're independent, whatever you are, what I see is him being for the people in general. He will not be taking sides on that. You won't get that feel from him. So I'm going to leave it there. Very interesting read. I'm so glad you stopped by. Thank you so much. Please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think about this reading. And if you like what I do, consider buying me a coffee, which will be in the description box below. Until next time, as always, you take good care and we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.